Prince and Princess of Wales and their children are reportedly moving, swapping their 4-bedroom Adelaide Cottage for the bigger Forest Lodge in Windsor Great Park. Now, sources say the family want a fresh start and to leave unhappy memories of the past few years behind them, and they're planning to still live in Forest Lodge when William eventually becomes king. I suppose they're kind of maybe trying to create their forever home, Miley, and that people to say that word, their forever home. Do you believe that in her forever homes? Did you have one? Do you want to create one for your children?
I like the idea of a forever home because it's like a destination point, isn't it? No matter where you are in the world, you head home. But is home the place or is home the person? Because in my phone, we were just saying this before, in my phone I've got home and it's my mum.
Yeah.
It's not my house where I live. So for me, my mum will always be home. But I say that I do the effort and trying to give stability to my children and build a home for them. I would like to think the house that we are in now is our forever home. But then after listening to you guys and saying, yeah, but once the stairs
Once your knees go
on the stairs. And now my daughter, she's going to uni, and I know my other daughter's got dibs on her room. I could just see how it starts to change.
Do you know what I find fascinating? How many children, probably myself included, adults, I mean, they go home to the family home. And we didn't have a forever home because we were an army family, so we moved around. But the house my parents eventually ended up in is that so many of my friends, I hear them moaning about, well, do you know what? I went home and my mum has turned my bedroom into her crafting room. And I go, well, it's her house. They go, yeah, but that's my bedroom. She's moved all my Gymkhana trophies. And I was like,
I think I'd feel like that too.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be touching Ava's room.
I just remember that when I was 14 years old, my dad, at breakfast time, turned to my sister and I and he said, we're moving on Tuesday. But then we were sharing a bedroom in half a terrace house in London. And so we're moving. We were not consulted. It was like a troop movement order for the army. And we moved to suburbia where, yes, we had our own bedrooms and I could immediately put up my own wallpaper on this horrible little room in this semi-detached house that I hated. I was miles from my friends and everywhere. But for my parents, that semi-D in Perryvale was their forever home till my mum decided to move back to Wales and then they decamped.
But that's the thing, because your kids, you were saying, well, Matty, the band started in your garage.
Well, yeah, the family...
That house must have had
Yeah, we had the North East home,
memories.
then we had the family home in Cheshire where Louis was born because he was 12 years after Matty, and Matty started the band there. And Matty said something recently because he'd gone to his fiancée Gabby's house and he said, oh, it's so lovely, you know, because it's the house where she grew up and she still had the same bedroom and da-ba-da. And I said, yes, but you live in LA, so even if I had that house, keep it like that for you to come over once a year and see it there. But there is something about your mum and dad's home. Having said that, being in a smaller place now, I do love that lock up and leave feel about it because it's a lot. And as you say, I'm going, ow, ow, ow.
Yeah. I told you this morning, I've just moved. I had a house in London that was on 4 floors and there was a floor, as my knees got worse and worse, there was the no-can-go floor.
I'm sure you've all got a no-can-go floor.
Unfortunately, it's where the washing machine was. I don't know why I put it on the top floor. I'll be crawling up the last few stairs, saving up those dirty
Because you'd never get a stair lift, would you, Janet?
No, I would not. And anyway, it had a, Georgian staircase, I'm afraid, without boasting, but that's...
Anyway, she's moved now. She's moved now. She's all on one level. She's happy.
Yeah, I'm in a flat now.